Hi guys. Today we're going to do PowerPoint Chapter 3 guided project. This guided project is actually pretty quick. It's only 5 steps, 4 if you don't include the actual opening of the file. But there's a lot of different things that we're going to be doing in these. So PowerPoint 3, Chapter 3, we're talking about themes and shapes and SmartArts, online pictures. So we're really talking about how to really enhance our presentations for our audience based on, what are you presenting. So let's get started. There are actually 3 files that get downloaded when you download your stuff. You've got the instructions, you have the PowerPoint presentation itself, and then you have a theme. And we're going to have to add this theme to PowerPoint if your PowerPoint doesn't already have it. So let's get started. So apply the celestial theme to all slides. So here we are. I'm on the design tab already, and I've gone through my my different themes, and I don't have the celestial theme, so I need to install it. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to say browse for themes, and then I'm going to drill down into where it's supposed to be, and I'm just going to select it and say apply. So now I have imported that theme, okay, and it automatically applied it to all of the slides. You've basically selected a theme. So you can do this with any theme. So if you want to create a theme and then you can export it as a TMX file, you can send it to somebody else so that they can import it. So there's a lot of variations and variability that you can have in using themes. Okay, then it says click on slide 3. So I'm going to go to slide 3. And we're going to select the bulleted text and convert it to a continuous block process SmartArt. Okay, so click in here. I'm going to select all of the text. And here's a convert to SmartArt when you right click on it. And you can come down here and actually say more SmartArt graphics. And we want a continuous block process SmartArt. So the easiest thing to do is to come down here to processes. So that kind of gives you a clue as to which grouping of SmartArts that you want to use. We want the process, and then we want the continuous block process. So there's a basic process, step up, step down, accent. There's your continuous block process. This is what we want. So we're going to select that. And we're going to apply the intense effect. We can't do that here. We need to select OK first. So here is our SmartArt, and now we have our design and format stuff up here. Next, we want to apply the intense effect. So you have your SmartArt selected, and you've got your SmartArt tools, design and format. Under the design, you have these SmartArt styles. If you click the down arrow, you have your best matches for the document, and you have 3D ones. Well, we're not doing 3D, but we want the intense effect, which is this one. If you hover over it, just like everything else, it will come up and tell you that, what the name of it is. And this is just adding definition to our rounded rectangles, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to click that, and so now we have the intense effect. And you can close your text box here, or you can leave it open. It'll go away when you deselect your SmartArt. And then we're going to go to step 3. Says click on slide 4, and we're going to select the existing SmartArt graphic and change the layout to a segmented pyramid. So we're going to select our SmartArt and go over here to design, and we're going to change our layout. So our layout, we want a segmented pyramid. So again, it's going to be a good idea for us just to come in here to more layouts, and go to pyramid, and you've got a basic, inverted, pyramid list, segmented pyramid. That's what we want. So you click that and say OK. And so now it's changed the look and feel of our graphic. Okay. Apply the subtle effect SmartArt style. So here's your SmartArt styles. And I want the subtle effect. There's that one. And then change the height of the SmartArt to 6 and the width to 10. So I'm going to come here to the Format tab, and here is our height and width. So our height, we want 6, and our width, we want 10. Okay. Set the position as 0 from the top left corner, both horizontally and vertically. So in this one, in order to get the position, you need to open up the pane that has the format pane and come down here to position. And so in position, then we're going to say 0 and 0, both from the top left corner. So it looks like that. Okay. Then step 4, it says click on slide 5. So we're going to click on slide 5. And we're going to insert a minimum of 2 online pictures of items that could be donated to the center. For example, you could add tables, musical instruments, easels, clay, chalk, etc. So we're going to add 2 pictures. So I'm going to go here to online, and let's do musical instruments. Okay, and I'm going to change it, actually, I think, to a photograph, so it looks like more like something that you would actually donate. And here I'm going to put in a drum. And so I'm going to insert that. And I'm going to kind of move it off to the side for right now. And then I'm going to insert another picture. Actually, make sure that that picture is deselected because we don't want to replace it. And here I'm going to say easels. And again, I'm going to do photographs so I can get actual pictures. We'll just pick a nice easy easel and say insert. And so now we have our easel. You need to size these so that it looks nice on the page. And there we go. So you've got 2 pictures. Okay, then step 5 says to click on slide 6 and ungroup the images and change the fill color of several shapes to theme colors. Okay, so if you click on this, you can see it's all one picture. If you right click on it, you can go to group and say ungroup, and now you've got all these different pictures. So they just want you to randomly select select one of the pictures, and you're going to change the colors to the fill color of several shapes to theme colors. So you're going to come here to shape fill. Here are your theme colors, and just pick one. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to change this one. Maybe I want it green, and maybe I'm going to change this inside one here, and I don't like the purple. Make it that color, and then maybe change this one to, you can choose any that you want. And once you're done with that, you're going to, it says to reposition and resize and position the image as appropriate. So we need to actually, before we do that, we need to actually regroup this. So I'm going to select everything and right click and go to group and say group, or regroup, either one. And then I'm going to bring it over in here, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that it kind of shows up, as they're not having us do anything else with this slide, so it kind of doesn't make sense for it to be down here in the bottom corner. And then once you're done with that, you can save it and submit it, and you are good to go. I will talk to you for PowerPoint Chapter 4. It will be the last chapter that we do. And then you've got your PowerPoint, then you have your final exam, and we'll be done. So please let me know if you need anything, and I will talk to y'all next time.